What's going on, good people? Welcome back to another episode of bwaynepresents, sponsored by Promarketize. Don't just advertise, Promarketize. As always, I'm your host, B Wayne, and I'm here today with Star. What's up, Star?
Nothing much, just traveling as usual. Sorry,
I
I'm in
see. That's all right. That's all right.
a
You stay on the move. Now you're headed back. No, you're staying here. You're staying in town,
yeah.
but you are, where are you from?
Well, I'm originally from Brooklyn, but I reside in Raleigh for now. But I'm
And
heading
you,
toward Georgia,
okay,
Atlanta area. Yes,
you're 41 years old.
yes.
What was it like? So you started out in Brooklyn.
hmm
Did you spend any amount of time there, or you were like a kid when you left Brooklyn?
Well, I was 13, and then like we came here, and then we always went back for every holiday, every summer. So it's like I
I can
never
kind
left.
of, I can kind of actually hear it a little bit now.
Oh, a lot of people
I,
do, but when I go home, they say I'm country. So
how
yeah,
do you like it here as compared to? I know that's very broad, but the South versus the North. I know you get that a lot,
I
probably.
don't really like it. That's why I'm trying to get out of North Carolina. So
Okay,
I've been here too long. Like I
but
moved back up.
you're headed further south though.
Yeah, because so I'm also vegan, so I'm
Okay,
trying to go where my lifestyle is in abundance more.
okay. We'll have no slutty vegans here.
No, but I don't want to say nothing about slutty vegan. But I'm like more of a alkaline vegan versus processed food vegan.
What's the difference for us individuals
So
who aren't
like
familiar?
more of the alkaline is like I basically make like if I wanted to make like a mock cheese sauce, I would make it myself with like Brazil nuts, or you can make like cashew cheese and things like that, versus like the processed foods, like the stuff
Hmm.
that's already in the store packaged up with 1,000 ingredients on it. So like
Okay,
when I get my food, I try to only get ingredients with just that one thing.
okay,
Or if it's
as
two, it's like that one thing and maybe sea salt
okay.
or
So as
something
like
like
as natural and organic as possible.
that. Yes, whole foods, yes.
Okay. So what got you into the vegan lifestyle?
Just health reasons. So I had got into like I was married one time, so I got a divorce and I was like really stressed out. And at that time I was a vegan, so I was like more pescatarian. So I was eating fish, but I would go to like McDonald's or Burger King and I wasn't even hungry. I was just eating. And before I knew it, I was like 215 pounds. And so I used to go to Jamaica a lot. And I was there for a month and I was like, I'm about to go back and start working out again and eating back right. And so when I got back, I was taking like my before pictures and I noticed I had lost like 3 pounds. And I'm like, I wasn't doing nothing there. And I was like, it's the food. So somebody had put me onto Dr. Sabi one time and I just looked at his videos for about 3, 4 hours. And I'm like, I'm going vegan tomorrow. And I did that. And so like I looked at the list and I threw everything in the kitchen away. I think I was only left with like onion powder. So I like donated it to people. And the next day I just went shopping and it started off crazy because I was just like eating the silliest looking meals like just strawberries and putting stuff together. And then I found like Ty's Conscious Kitchen and I learned how to cook like alkaline food.
What's been
And
the
like
difference? Well, what's been the transition like since you started?
what's the transition been like? It's been easy to me because I'm so disciplined. So it was nothing. Yeah.
Have you lost weight? What have you
Oh
how do
yeah.
you
So the
feel
fir- the
since?
first the first month I lost 20 pounds and I got down to I'm 165. So
Okay.
yeah. Yep.
Okay. So what would you say to someone that's like considering going vegan or pescatarian or vegetarian?
Don't listen to like the negative people because of course it's easy. It's easier to follow negative things than positive things. And then once you get into it, just try to meal prep and because I used to travel with my food. That way you're not tempted to buy something outside of what you're trying to do.
Like fast
So
food?
yeah.
Okay.
I just suggest keep your food with you at all
Now,
times.
it, good advice, good solid advice. Now, the individual that you end up with, Does this individual need to have a similar lifestyle?
Preferably or want to be a little more healthier, you know, open for, advice on what to eat and things like that. Or at
Fair
least
enough.
eat, yeah, or at least eat that way like 80% of the time. Because if you think about it, it's way more vegan options than it is non-vegan options. If somebody say what they cook for dinner, everything on a plate majority of the time is vegan except for the meat. Like if somebody say, "Oh, I cook chicken, rice, corn, broccoli." If you take the chicken away, that's vegan. Unless you're putting butter in it or something. So yeah.
Definitely need to put butter in it. Um, so you were married. How long were you married for?
Maybe we'll talk, talk about that, but not I'll say a year.
Okay, we don't have to.
That
Okay,
was a
so
disaster.
I got you. Well,
I'll talk to somebody personally.
many of us have experienced some disastrous relationships.
Yes.
So I guarantee you're not alone when it comes to that. How
Yeah.
long have you been free and clear?
Um, so I've been single 5 years, but the divorce I got it like 7, 8 years ago.
Okay. Now,
But
what's
I did try
dating?
another relationship. So
Say again.
I said I did try a relationship after that, but I've been single after that for 5 years.
Okay. So how
hmm
how has in that 5 year time span, what has dating been like for you?
Mm-mm-mm. Um, it's been interesting. So like I know my worth. So it's just like different people, just like talking to them on the phone. It just makes me stick to like I know my worth. Like just keep it moving. Red flag, keep it moving. You know your worth. Don't even stop. Just keep going. So
What's been like? Okay, so it doesn't. A lot of times it doesn't even get to the getting together
not
part. Like,
not really like mental health is big. I work in mental health too, and mental health is big. And it's just like I guess after working in mental health so much, I can see some things. I don't be trying to like give therapy or anything. I just keep it in the back of my head. But if I do kind of like mention it and somebody is open, I can talk about it.
what do you come across? BPD, anxiety, narcissism.
Narcissism, yes, narcissism is big. Just people that's not healed, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, you have some people that's open, but yeah, the ones that's not, it's difficult.
They need like folks. A lot of folks that need therapy because they're not healed from
Big time. I
previous
think everybody need
relationships.
therapy, but yeah, some people just not healed, not over their past, or just holding on to somebody that did them wrong, not realizing that I'm not the one that did you wrong. Like I've been done wrong too, but I just look at it like nobody's the same. So everybody get a fresh beginning with me.
Now, how were you able to move on and get healed and healthy and be ready for a
Um,
new relationship?
just keeping it real with myself, like what I want. I know my worth. I looked at different videos because like some people will get you to the point where you think like you brainwashed to think like it's you, and then you got to realize like I didn't think it was me, and now I'm like confirming it wasn't me, and I'm like, all right, you just gotta keep it moving. And then like I was in school getting my master's for clinical mental health and school counseling, so a lot of the assignments helped me too. So I'm like, dang, I just got free therapy from school on the low. So yeah. And then after my last relationship, which was 3 years, I kind of I took a break for like a year and a half and just focus on what I want and things like that. So that also helped me heal
That's
from
that's
I
something that
wasn't
I
really hurt.
find
Yeah.
you weren't really hurt.
Sorry. I wasn't really hurt. It's just like we just didn't agree on certain things, like which I felt like he should have said in the beginning. Like he didn't want to get married, but he want to have kids. And it was like the opposite. So it was just like, let's not waste each other's time anymore. So yeah.
I find that one of the most difficult things. A lot of people don't want to take the time to be alone to heal. They want to
hmm
jump in another situation with somebody else, thinking that that's going to help them get through it. And then two, learning about doing the study and getting
hmm
information on what they've
hmm
gone through and the various traumas that empowers you and it helps you move forward as well. But a lot of people, and we can get on YouTube, you can get on YouTube and Google and learn about a lot of this stuff. But a lot of people don't
Yeah,
want to take the time to try to do it.
yeah. That's what I did. I looked at a lot of videos like Dr. Romney on YouTube. She got so many videos about narcissists and like how to heal from them. And it was like, this was what I was thinking, but I was so brainwashed. I was like, okay, it's not me. It's not me. And then like if you're actually open, even TikTok, they have a lot of like inspirational videos. And so that's what I do. I just look at a lot of videos and I just be like, yeah, time to move on. It's not you. I mean, I'm not perfect, but it's not you. Just keep it moving.
You were
Long
married
story
to a
short.
narcissist?
See, I didn't really know about narcissism back then because I got married like 2014. But if I think about it, yeah, yeah. If I just think about all the behaviors, pretty much, yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about you. So, what type of interests, passions, hobbies do you involve yourself in?
I like to travel. I love to travel. I love to travel. I would one day love to live out the country. Um,
Like where?
mm, I haven't thought about it 100%, but I did move to Jamaica at one time. Then I came back. I kind of got stuck because I was breeding French bulldogs and my dog was in heat. So I kind of got stuck. So I had got out of a lease and I'm like, I'm gonna go back to Jamaica. And then it took a long time to sell the dogs. And I was like, I cannot stay with nobody no more. And I just went and got a lease and I just got stuck. And I haven't been back in almost 3 years. So I just been in a lease. And now that I'm out again, that's why I'm like, let me move out of North Carolina while I'm out of this lease. So yeah. And so I don't know, I'm open, maybe Africa somewhere.
Hmm.
I like Barbados. Even though I went to Jamaica, I like Barbados. It reminds me of New York a lot, but a lot more calmer. Yeah. And just as prettier, if not, sorry to the people from Jamaica. But yeah, so but me, like I like to travel. I like nature. I like people like, oh, I know when you go to Jamaica, you be partying. I'm like, no, I don't. I open the door. I just like look at the palm trees, natural sound. I'm just easy, easy to please, calm. Like I joke a lot. I'm funny. I should have been a comedian probably, but I'm too shy. So I'm shy at the same time. I like simple things. Like you could buy me a mango and I'd be so excited.
A mango?
Yeah, that's how easy I am to please.
I love mango.
Yeah, mango. I like vegan things. Like, yeah.
Is that your favorite fruit?
Um, I would say yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Ideally, if you could go somewhere tomorrow, any location on the planet, like you could snap your fingers and be there, where would it be?
I would just say Jamaica because I'm already used to it. Like if I didn't have to learn a place, I would say Jamaica. Like when I was there, it was mangoes on the tree. It was blue vervain bush outside. My friend used to make me the tea with it. I just love it. I love it.
Let's talk a little bit about who you would want to take a trip like that with. What type of individual would you be open to meeting?
Somebody that's not boring. I don't like boring people because I'm fun. Like I'm the life of the party. So somebody
You
fun,
said, wait,
open.
wait, you said you didn't party.
No, I'm the life of the party. Just meaning like literally, like anywhere I go, like I bring life to the situation. It's
I
a
dig it.
party.
I dig it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I partied in my 20s, not like I'm 60 or nothing. I literally went to the club every weekend from like when I was like 18 to 23, and I just got tired of the club.
Sounds
So
about
like,
right.
yeah, I could do a lounge or something like that, or I could go to botanical gardens or a museum or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but clubbing, I don't really care for it. Like if I have a friend that want to go for her birthday, I'll go because it's your birthday, but I'm okay.
That's not really your scene.
now. But I
Okay.
do like African and African clubs. I go to one in Raleigh. It's like half of it's African, half of it's like a dance hall reggae side. I like that atmosphere because it's like a positive vibe.
Yeah.
I stay on the African side the most. So yeah,
You been to the DR?
no,
Not yet.
no,
You don't
only
really
been
have
to
an
like
interest to go? Okay.
not really. I like my own people. So
Okay.
like when I went to Mexico, I was just like, I like my own people.
Yeah.
Even though they're considered black, but
Nah, but I understand what you say. It's what they
yeah,
consider themselves,
right. So
not
I
what
like
they're
my own
considered.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um.
want to go somewhere where I see me, people like that look like me.
Right. Okay. So he's not boring. He's the
Oh yeah,
life of the party.
yeah,
What
not boring.
else?
Somebody respect. I like somebody that's respectful, have manners,
Hmm.
um, loyal. Gotta know how to communicate. I think with most of that, everything else should fall in place.
It doesn't sound like a lot.
No, I'm
Pretty
simple.
simple.
Yeah, easy to
Okay.
please.
So what do you
Mhm.
fit? What do you think has been the most challenging aspect of coming across this individual and finding something substantial?
Um, I haven't been on this show, so they
This
just
is
need
true.
to approach me.
That's true.
No, for real, because I'm just like I'm at work and then I'm home.
Right.
Like if I do grocery shop, it's like I go to the Asian markets. I'm in and out. I know what I want, so I don't really bump into nobody. I don't go out enough to bump into anybody.
Do
So
guys
I think
approach? Do guys approach? Have you? When
no,
last? Okay.
I would say no.
Yeah.
And then like if somebody do, which was like maybe like 8+ years ago, like they was like, I'm glad I spoke to you because they say I look mean, but then like you look like the coolest person I ever met. And I'm like, I know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I look mean. Do I?
Not at the moment, but if you're just standing
Oh,
there checking out the papaya at the grocery store, you may have a different
yeah,
expression on. Yeah. And it's not that
yeah,
it's not that you just your focus or, you know, you could have
yeah.
that the whole what resting bitch face.
Yeah, and then like when I'm in the club, like I said, if I do go to the club, it's like the African clubs, and I had like 4 or 5 people in one night coming to me like, "Oh, I know the owner. I'm gonna get your money back. You don't look like you're having fun." I'm like, "What? I'm having fun. Like my fun is different because I go by myself. So I just go. I like to listen to the music and just the vibe. I like seeing them dance. It just make me happy. Like I don't gotta be out there twerking and on my head and stuff to have fun drinking. And I don't drink either, so
No drinking,
no,
no smoking, I
I don't
assume.
drink. No, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I just have a natural high.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
I don't mind.
cannabis.
I don't mind. No, I don't mind if somebody smoke weed though,
Right.
but no cigarettes.
Okay. No edibles.
If they can handle it, I'm not doing
I'm talking
none.
about you.
Oh no, I tried it. I thought I know for sure I died once. I know I had to. That I don't like that feeling.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah, it's
tried it
probably
twice, and the last time I know I died. I know it.
you like to be in control a little bit.
Me?
Uh
Why you say that?
am I wrong?
Kind of. I don't really like. No,
Okay.
not really.
Okay. Oh, okay.
No, not really. It just depends on what it is. Like, no, I don't.
I found that the people who are most averse to like, nah, I don't want to do that, tend to be people who they don't want to do it because the way that it feels, they may lose control of themselves. They just like
Hmm.
being having that measure of control.
So the only thing I would say, like control wise, is like I don't want somebody. It's gonna come off wrong, but I'm gonna explain it. I don't want nobody that I can't control. As far as like, if you're going 100 miles per hour in a 55-mile-per-hour zone, and I'm like, can you slow down? Can you stop? And you won't. Like that's the only way. Like first of all, it's too many Black Lives Matter situations going on. And if you want to go 100 in the 55, do it when I'm not in the car. So like if I can't control you in that type of way, like safety reasons, I don't want you. But outside of that, I don't want to control nobody. I like somebody that can take control. Yeah, I like that. I find that
Oh,
sexy.
oh, you like a dominant personality.
Yeah, I do. Like I don't really get an attitude like that, but if I do, I want somebody to be like, "Come here, stop acting like that. Give me a kiss or something like that." Yeah, simple.
How tall are you?
5'2".
Okay. Does he need to be a taller guy, or are you open to guys who are
I
quite
prefer. I don't want nobody shorter than me. I'm already
well?
short.
Yeah, who's gonna be? Ain't nobody shorter than you.
Oh!
No,
I mean, yeah, but
eh,
yeah, I prefer them to be taller than me. Like, I'm not
five.
even gonna do the
Okay,
height requirements right now. I ain't
okay,
got time
okay,
to be
okay. All
commenting
right.
back to people, putting them in their place. So, yeah, taller than
Mm,
me.
So okay, but I'm gonna say you'd be open to somebody like 5'8", right? 5'9".
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
fair enough. It's just aggravating when you have like women who are like, yeah, I'm 4'11" and he has to be 6'5". I'm like, you know what?
You know,
If you don't go somewhere with that nonsense,
6 foot is cool, but yeah, definitely. Sorry, no 5'3".
fair enough.
Mm, My
That's fair enough.
ex was actually like 5'5", and that was short. I didn't even realize he was so short like that.
But how long did it take you to realize he wasn't but 5'5"?
I mean, I seen it, but I was just like so into the relationship, I just dismissed it. So that's why I said I'm open. It's okay. I'm open.
You was already in love. It was too late.
Pretty much.
I dig
Pretty
it.
much. I gave him a
Okay.
chance.
Okay. Fair enough. What about as far as religion, political affiliation?
Religion.
Are you a
Mm,
religious or a spiritual person? Does he need to be?
yeah, just don't be the devil. Just don't be the devil. I mean, just believe in something. No matter Muslim, Christian, Catholic.
Have something that you stand for and believe
Yeah.
in. What about political?
Political.
Yeah.
I don't do all that stuff, but whatever you believe in,
You interested
just
in
let
kids?
yeah, just let's respect each other. That's it. Yeah, I would like kids. If I don't have any by 44, I don't want any. That's too old to be having a first child.
Right.
I'm not Janet Jackson having kids at 50. That's too old for me for the first child.
And do you desire to be married again eventually?
Yeah,
Okay.
because everyone's not the same, and I will never, you know, treat anybody or not want something because that didn't work.
Right.
That was a mistake, a good mistake because it was a lesson for me.
We all need those.
Yeah.
That can be healthy if we learn from it and utilize it properly.
Right.
What would you want to say to, as a woman, right? What would you want to
Hmm.
say from, like, there's a lot of back and forth between men and women nowadays. Is there
Hmm.
anything that you would want to say to the men who might be watching on behalf of the ladies?
A lot of back and forth. Just like I was saying, just respect each other and have an open mind. Realize that everybody was brought up different, come from different backgrounds, and just learn like probably what they're saying and agree to disagree.
I don't know why
Simple.
that seems to be so difficult for people to agree to disagree and move on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like
Yeah.
I have to make you see things the way I do or vice versa.
Yeah. No.
And
I
you
mean, you could explain it and to see if they got it, but like they don't have to do what you're doing because that's what you do now.
what about, let's say I give you the responsibility of representing, defending the fellas, right? Defending the men. And you're
Hmm.
gonna talk to the ladies out here, like explain something to the ladies on behalf of the men. What would it be?
Oh, again, have an open mind. Realize once again, everybody wasn't raised the same way. Hear them out. A lot of men. They think they're not supposed to cry, they're not supposed to, I guess, vent or whatever, but just be a open, ear, talk to them. I don't know, be their peace, make them feel comfortable enough that they can talk to you and share so much with you. So, like, yeah, like I do that. So, like, I don't know. I don't know. I love it. I guess it comes from working in mental health and just seeing so many things. So, yeah, and stop hitting on people. Like a lot of females hit men. I don't know why, but
Not a good idea.
upbringing,
Yeah.
upbringing. Because if you had a son, which most do, and a female hit your son, you're gonna not like it. So yeah, just keep your hands to yourself.
That's a good idea for men and women.
Yeah, yeah.
Last thing, I'm gonna get you out of here, let you get back to your back on the road. How far you
Okay.
got to how much more you gotta go?
I only got like 20 minutes
Okay.
from where I'm going because I'm not going back
Well,
to Raleigh.
okay. That's right. You did say that. That's right.
Yeah,
What side of town you gonna you hitting?
I have no clue.
No.
GPS.
Are you not familiar with Charlotte? Not really?
No, I used to live in Mint Hill, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
not
everything
Charlotte.
is. I know. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I just know Charlotte was like 3 minutes away
Mhm.
from stuff. So I don't know. I just know everything is like 30 minutes. No, almost no matter where you go in Charlotte.
It's hard to even tell you what side of town because
Yeah.
you could be driving and it'd be a nice area. You drive like 10 minutes and all of a sudden you somewhere where you do not need to be. So it's my
I haven't been there
recommendation,
yet.
my recommendation is always find a spot, a hotel that you like, a hotel
Hmm.
chain or a hotel that you like, regardless of where it's at. Just find an establishment that you like and go there. That would be my advice to you. My unsolicited advice. Last question, I'm gonna get you out of here. So
Okay.
if there was one thing you would want to share personally, to the men, to the women, to people in relationships, to single people who've, just your advice, something very meaningful and important to you that you would want to share with the world, what would it be?
Um, let everything out. Like then get therapy, or if you can't get therapy, just talking about whatever to get it out there. It helps because I've done it. Like I spoke my mind to any and everybody I had to, and like now I just speak my mind all the time. So it won't be bottled up. It won't make you angry. It'll make you have a better understanding about things. And I don't know. I'm just so I don't know. I think being vegan has a lot to do with like mental clarity with me because I used to be wild. Okay, I used to be wild. I was talking to my ex a while ago. I ain't gonna tell you what he told me, but I was like, I did not do that, and I just feel like my best friend tell me stuff I used to do, and I'm like, I'm so glad I changed. But yeah, just just talk to somebody, anybody. But yeah, just I don't know, just be vulnerable. I don't know, stuff. Life is what you make it, literally. That's so true. So make it easy, and I don't know, be nice.
Beautiful. Thank you, Star.
You're welcome.
Be safe on the road.
Thank you. I will. You
All
too,
right.
whenever you. All right.
Talk to you soon.
Okay.